Alright, welcome back folks, welcome back to Interactive Studios, where we showcase the latest and greatest games. I'm your host DJ Beavis, and we're going to continue our showcase of The Sinking City. If you do have any questions along the way, please do drop it in chat. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have, and if you're on one of our retailer websites, thank you for tuning in, and please do click on the chat icon so you can interact with us live here in the studio. And if you're on our Facebook page as well, definitely make sure that you put some comments in the comments section, and we'll definitely get to those as soon as possible. All right, let's continue on and get down to where we need to. So we're going to go see the university. We're meant to go back to the fish market first, but you know what? I'm going to go to the university straight away because I want to get that out of the way. So we'll go and get that done, and then we'll go to the fish market after that. Oh no, is there another? Oh man, I keep finding all these infested areas. Pretty funny, so many infested areas. Can I fast travel up there? I can too. Oh yes. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna fast travel. So much easier. Such an awesome game. Alright. Let's go straight up here. So we go straight up the university.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
Today only. Closed for maintenance. What? No way.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
You recognize this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine.
Yeah.
I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an analysis. Well, I'm sure someone from the Department of Medicine can help there.
I'm looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
You have a good day.
Goodbye, sir.
Alright, new location, Department of Medicine. Alright, so we go there. This is actually pretty cool. This is a huge area. Wow.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind. You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve all problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
This is awesome. Alright, so we got the keys for the basement now. So we got the student request. Alright, so we need to go down to the basement. EOD is banned. Oh, no way. To all staff and students at the University of Oakmont, henceforth, any mention of everyone's obvious duty organization, also known as EODs, its symbolics, current or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity, outreach disguised as so-called charity work throughout our university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. Wow. Okay, so EOD is banned. I can't carry anymore. Really? That's weird. Okay. Interesting. The lab is clear. Nice. That was awesome. Yeah, modern, we're back. We're back. This is amazing.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
Experimental log part 1. March 2nd, we finally received a living specimen. Sadly, it's only the smallest one. The grunts called it Mr. Handsome, but I think it needs a proper name. March 3rd, was thinking about the name for the specimen all night and began a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it has proven exceptional resistance to all of the poison substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. It's shrieking though. It's bound to haunt me. March 5th, last night I had a vision. Thousands of hands wrapped around me as a blanket. I heard the name inside my head, Stingy and Harvester. Wow. This is crazy.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
Experiment log part 2, March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive even with half its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th, I developed a way to reanimate their tissue, even in ones that have been dead for weeks. This is monumental. Possibility of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden? Some trait present inside other creatures and perhaps even ourselves. I'll need to find volunteers. Wow. This is incredible.
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
I don't know if it's dead or not though.
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
Wow.
The door won't budge. Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long. We finished that analysis, sir. Well, it's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow-acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold. But over several days, well, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death. It's not a pleasant way to die.
Oh, I was talking about the game. I was talking about the what the symptoms are for this ricin.
There's some kind of cure for ricin?
I'm afraid not. Once it's in your system, it's a death sentence.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secrets should stay buried. 6 feet under.
Wow.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
What if?
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later.
Wow. Okay, so we've got a key to the lab and I've got a key to the second floor. Alright, so reception and then offices. So we already got the laboratory downstairs, so what do I need? Alright, what do I need the key for? EOD is banned. These guys definitely do not like the EOD. Closed for maintenance. Professor Westbrook. Interesting. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in a corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot in this building again until the works are finished, or you've given me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Oh, that's hilarious. Sitting in the hallway.
The door won't budge.
Whoops. So Professor George Cavendish. Interesting. Okay, so he's got a key. Brothers and sisters crossed out, too familiar. My fellow Americans crossed out. They are Americans too. Citizens of Oakmont, how much longer will we put up with those fish-faced... those sea freaks? How much longer will we put up with this? Those K-forsaken generations, degenerates who call themselves the EOD crossed out. Wow. That is crazy. Alright, so we've got... These guys are pointing out to something. Still want to know what this soap's for. It's got a key on it. Let's follow these guys.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
Wow. Okay. So, this guy is poisoning people. Wow. Okay. That is crazy. He is poisoning people. So George Cavendish made us. Oh. George Cavendish, professor at Oakmont University, is a poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to his students, he lives somewhere in Advent. Okay. Alright, so we've got all the evidence now. Okay. So all the evidence is being collected. This is incredible.
I'll see you later.
Alright, so we've now discovered that poison. What I'm going to do is I'm going to travel back to the fish market. So we're going to go and see... Where is she? So we're going to go and see Anna. And we're going to go and visit the other guy. We're going to give him his stuff. So what we'll do is we'll go over to the fast travel. It's amazing. What an intriguing story. Very cool. This is incredible. Right, let's go on.
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy.
Actually, let's
Leave
have a
enough
chat
for
with the
everyone.
with this guy over here first.
I did what you asked. Not sure what difference it will make, given the state of your houses.
Hush! My properties suit a discerning and budget-conscious clientele. They are of the finest quality.
Seems you and I have different standards of quality, Walter.
You don't know this Borg like I do, newcomer. I'll beat old Victor at his own game. Here, take your reward. And don't forget to recommend my lodgings to your friends.
I hope they are never in such dire need of shelter.
Wow. Okay, case completed. There you go. Oh, we got a costume.
Take as
This
much as you need.
Venta.
It won't cost you a
Nice.
penny. Don't
A
be
new
shy.
costume.
Glad to see you again. Fish? Glad to see you again. Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Glad to see you again.
Why can't I speak to her?
Fish? Fresh
You want a fishy?
Take as much as you need. Glad to see you again. Don't.
Why is it not letting me speak to Anna? Okay. Maybe I should have went. I should have went to see her first. Whoops.
Be shy. Leave enough for everyone. Glad to see you again. Take as much
I should have went and seen her first.
as you need. It won't.
Oh well. It lives somewhere in Advent. Alright, so we're gonna go to so we're gonna go to City Hall. Alright, so we're gonna fast travel.
Cost you a penny.
Can't believe that. Yeah, he does. It's rather interesting, this game, like just the characters alone. Alright, let's see if we can find this guy's address. He is Bad Kitty. He's part shark. He's part shark or fish or whatever. Like they're called innkeepers or whatever. It's interesting. And then you've got people that look like apes. Because I am. Rick James, you have to tune in, man. Yeah, let me do this for you, dude. Yeah, you have to do this, man. Yeah. So yeah, you'll see. There's a schedule for the month. It's too funny. Yeah, it will be. Be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Oh, stop bothering me, newcomer.
Oh, but look, lady, I just want to have a chat with you. All right, citizens, citizen records, district advent. Hold on. There you go. George Walter Cavendish, January 26, 1883, Oakmont, Mass. Oakmont, Mass. Advent Central, St. Michael's Road between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street, Flat 2. Professor of Biology, Department of Medicine, Oakmont University. Civil status divorced. Ooh. Ooh, not good. Alright. So let's Advent Central. So, lives in Advent Central and is between Carpenter Street and Constitution. So there's Constitution, there's Carpenter Street, St. Michael's Road. So there's St. Michael's Road there. So Carpenter Street. What was the other one? And Constitution Street, Flat 2. St. Michael's Road, and Carpenter Street, and Constitution. Yeah, so, yeah. He's right near where I am. What's wrong? Thumbs down? Thumbs down for what?
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
What did I miss? Okay, we've got a diner there.
All the news that's fit to print. Buy it.
Something wrong with this controller, I think.
Paper, mister.
Ah, okay, yeah. Pretty crazy.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
Alright, so it's somewhere here, Flat 2. Flat 1, apartment of George Cavendish. Here we go. Flat 2. Tag from the baby carriage. If you want to take it, it's free. Nice. Ooh, he's got a very nice apartment. Look at this, green lights. Interesting.
The door won't budge.
Okay. Looks like it's a photo. Professor Factless. Westernbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Gets some soap and it always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. Guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flasks to storage. Think about plan B. Newspaper issue March. Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishing continues across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbour and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police have put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between those disappearances and the charity organisation EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor. Said Lyons, most of the victims seem to have either joined the group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouths, and remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. Interesting. No.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
This guy's definitely a bit crazy. He's did his investigations.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it. Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Interesting. Can't carry anymore. So what am I missing then?
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
There's no photo.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Wow. So Rick James, what is the object of the game? So the object of the game is that you're a private investigator that's come to Oakmont, Massachusetts in 1920 to basically to figure out why people are going missing. There's like a whole bunch of people that have gone missing, especially newcomers that come to the city and end up going missing and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Like it's incredible though. Like it's
You
really
will
cool.
never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Wow.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
Wow.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
That's one.
I don't care!
George, I can't live like this. You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George. George, I can't live like this anymore.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult...
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Yes.
George Cavendish.
Got it.
Had a wife named Anna. She had a
So if you get it wrong, it goes a red screen. If you get it right, it goes green.
And claimed by the EOD.
It's really cool.
This caused their split.
No, don't black out now. No! No! Oh no!
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Yes, he sort of has these like
Right now,
blackouts.
you
It's weird.
Look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me.
Oh, this is awesome.
But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this how?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several
I'm not sure,
incidents
Rick James.
would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Maybe because it's the water?
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and Kay, they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
You mean Mr. Sheen?
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doom take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Blessed
What
by
did
the
she
sea.
mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Perhaps not coincidentally.
It's
good, though.
Of course not.
Great story.
And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Keep talking. Now what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
You're a madman, Cavendish. You're willing to let innocent people suffer and die just to get revenge on your ex-wife. No, this madness has to stop. And I'm gonna put an end to it right now.
Oh, no, no. You don't understand. Ah!
Yeah! Pow! I shot him. It's hilarious. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that is a good one. That was good. That was good. That's so cool. So awesome. All right. George sabotaged the EOD. George Cavendish poisoned the fish to undermine the EOD's charitable operations. So, a desperate savior. George Cavendish became desperate after EOD robbed him of his wife. He's determined to save others from the same fate. A dangerous psychopath. So good. All right. So the EOD operations is shady. The EOD have much more going on than charity organizations. They're dirty. I know whatever they're up to isn't good. That's hilarious. A zealous servant of the EOD. Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of the EOD, and she will follow any instructions without hesitation. Why is it so grey in the city? It's because of the water, because it's always raining. So it's literally just, it's because it's always raining. So Anna Cavendish is covering up the EOD's shady ambition to take over the city. Anna Cavendish does honest charity work from the people of Oakmont on behalf of EOD. Oh, I need to have a chat with her first before I can conduct that. I can't just say, yeah, I can't just put that together. I need to have a chat with her. Yeah. Alright. Let's go back and have a chat with Anna. This is amazing. Really loving this. Alright. So we need to go back to the fish market. Alright. So we follow this all the way back up. Yeah, it's flood damage, yeah. Because of massive, like, flood. It was, like, huge. Literally destroyed everything in the city. Pretty crazy.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
So we're gonna fast travel back to the fish market.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the
See what happens. Really awesome game. Fish market. Fish market, where is it? Right there. Thank you, Modern. Thank you. I said it's a really great game. Definitely worth a playthrough, guys, if you would like to play it. It's just amazing. So good.
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny.
I found the poisoner and dealt with him. He won't be bothering you anymore.
See, bless you, Charlie. That's great news. Who was it?
Well, see, now that's the interesting part. It was your ex-husband, George Cavendish.
Oh. Well, that son of a rotten shark finally got what was coming to him. Good riddance. Still, it's strange. I never thought he'd have the guts to do something like this. He was always a pushover.
That's too funny, Rick. It's good. It's,
You're taking this remarkably well for a woman who just found out her ex-husband was a poisoner.
He's nobody to me. The EOD is my family now. We serve a higher purpose than he could ever grasp. My life finally has meaning. You've done us both a huge favor by relieving him of the burden of his miserable existence. Well done, Charlie.
All right. No more messing around. Get me in touch with your Grand Poobah or whoever's in charge now.
Easy there, Charlie. I'm a woman of my word. Go to the basement of the fish market. It's nearby. You'll find an Innsmouther there by the name of Maurice. Tell him I've sent you. You'll get your answers.
About time.
Wow. This is crazy. She's definitely, oh, yeah. She's definitely a filthy liar. Alright, so I need to finish this off. Yeah. Well, they were gonna chop me up. This is a torture chamber. This is crazy. All right, so kill him. Wow. Wow. Alright. Okay, can't carry any more items. I need to find the shotgun. I haven't found the shotgun yet. Something I haven't found.
Hey, Mr. Reed.
Do I know you, buddy?
Not yet, but I know you. I also know you're looking for a particular lady. My name's Fred. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
That's a great question. I'd say the New Gears. New Gears.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon?
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've in England what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
All right, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Wow. That is awesome. Okay, so I need to work this out. Alright. I gotta know how to clues. So how am I supposed to finish this off? So he was trying to do the right thing. She was the evil one, and I shot the wrong person. Whoops. I shot the wrong person. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I made the wrong judgment call on that one. And now she's gone too, look. She's gone. That is crazy. Oh, I made the wrong judgment call and I killed the wrong guy. Alright. But I couldn't poison innocent people. That's one thing I can't do. I can't poison innocent people. Alright, let's go up to Throgmorton Manor. So we'll fast travel up there. It was kind of surprising that I shot him. Well, he was attacking me though. Like, he was attacking me, so just I wasn't expecting it. Oh, it's too funny though. What a great game. Really enjoyed playing this. Really like the investigations. The investigative side of it's really good. Yeah, it's like a movie, yeah. It's very much like a movie. Like a PI movie. It's really cool.
I know who is behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Are you using this as an opportunity to make an example of the Innsmouthers? Because most of the EOD members I've met were locals, and for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You'll want to examine your prejudice.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Yes, you are a bigot.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, Rick James. Yeah, it's entirely like your decisions and stuff.
I have something for you that might help.
Yeah, it's like you choose your own adventure. It's pretty cool.
Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
There you go. Oh, we got the shotgun. Yes. Oh, we got the shotgun. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, finally. Now I can have some fun. Yes. We got the shotgun first. This is heaps cool. I'm really loving this. Alright. So we've got 2 skill points. Alright, so I'm going to increase my rewards. We'll finish Mind. We'll get Mind finished because there's so much to do. Alright, fathers and son. Fred told me he knows where the EOD is keeping Professor Harriet Dow, leader of the lost expedition I'm seeking. He won't tell me the location until I arrange safe passage for him out of the city. He suggested using the local smuggling ring. He believes that the smugglers communicate secretly using advertisements for Salvation Harbour in the local newspaper. Most likely it's a new message each week. Alright, so that means that I have to go and check the local newspaper. So what we'll do is we will go... We could fast travel there, but we'll just get in the boat.
What's your problem?
It's an awesome game, really good. Definitely worth a playthrough, guys. Like if you are thinking about getting it, it's definitely a game to definitely play. Really good. Yeehaw! Just driving up in the rocks.
Stay safe.
Okay. Alright, so he won't tell me the location. So smugglers communicate secretly using advertisements for Salvation Harbour. So Salvation Harbour. Advertisements. Okay, the time has come to send Toothless Bob on his final journey, this time to the Seven Oaks Bar at the crossroad of Carmshaw Street, Salvation Road in Western Salvation Harbour. Okay. Interesting. So it looks like we got Toothless Bob's Wake. Okay. Alright, let's go. We're doing pretty well here. So where is it? Seven Oaks Bar in Western, corner of Carmshaw Street and Salvation Road. So, oh, it's right there. Alright, cool. That works out really well. Okay, so we can fast travel there. Yeah, it does. It's really cool. It's got like, you got to go to the city hall to find out where people live. You've got to, it's really cool. Like, you've got to use the newspaper to find out like information, the police station to find out about criminals. Really cool. I said it's a great game. All right. Where's this bar? Should be here. Is that it? Seven Oaks? Was that the place? Yeah, Seven Oaks Bar. Yeah. There it is. New location. Seven Oaks. Yeah.
It's you, the man who made the boss blow a gasket. Caleb never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal. Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and let's talk.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health. So, how about that business?
We can talk, but I don't work for free.
I know. Still, the task is simple, so I can't offer a lot. I just need a few photos of crime scenes. What do you say?
Tell me where to find the bodies.
Here are 3 file cards with names and addresses. Bring me photos of the victims, then I can start to get this moving again. I'll be waiting upstairs for those 3 photos. Please, try to be discreet in this matter.
It's pretty cool.
Take care.
Alright. UK's extra hours. This is awesome.
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Actions speak louder than words. Maybe I can prove myself by helping you out with something. Solving problems is my specialty.
Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
Bye.
Nice. Alright, so we've got a favour for the bartender. And we've got the police favour as well. Oh, this is awesome. Alright, so we've got to get this... So that's what I mean, you get all these like different missions. Like there's so much to do in the game. So many side missions. So much. There's so much to do. It's crazy. So good. Alright. Alright, let's place this on the map. So the flat in the southwestern Reed Heights on Vineyard Avenue, south of University Street. Flat in the southwestern Reed Heights on Vineyard Avenue, south of University Street. Oh, south of University Street. Okay, so it'll be here somewhere. Alright, so we'll place that. Alright, so we've got the next one. House in Central Salvation Harbour on 7 Oak Street between Octopus Avenue and Skipper Road. 7 Oak Street. 7 Oak Street. Okay, so house is Central Salvation Harbour on 7 Oak Street between Octopus Avenue and Skipper Road. So it's somewhere there. Okay, and then the next one, Manor is in Southern Old Grove on Beacon Street on Central Avenue. Beacon Street, South Central Avenue. Okay, so it'll be here. Alright, cool. Alright, so where am I? So I'm not, I shouldn't be too far actually. Where am I? I am Hey, Peach Seal, what's going on, buddy? Welcome back. Sorry, bud, I was just too busy trying to work out where I'm going for this missions. Oh, it's crazy. So good. Thanks for the interactive sticker. I'm having too much fun with the game. So good. Absolutely loving this game. Alright, so we're going to get to the first scene. Really cool. So I'm playing The Sinking City. Really awesome. It's a beautiful game. It's an awesome game. Alright. Oh, it's going to be one of those ones that are going to be... Oh, no. It's going to be one of those ones that are going to be off to the side here. Alright, really good. I knew it. to it. Bill. This is crazy. So what are you doing it? So it's an action adventure. So pretty much it's an action adventure horror mystery game. So you're pretty much investigating a bunch of missing people, and pretty much you end up discovering there's like a conspiracy, there's a cult. And it's pretty crazy. It's an interesting game.
Poor man was trying to
awesome
escape,
game.
but met his end after a single savage attack.
It's awesome. Loving this game. So good. Alright. This is incredible. Alright. J.R. Nielsen membership card. Man, there's some really great stuff here. Thank you, Peach Seal, for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Definitely stick around, guys, because Unreal S Talk will be jumping on, and she'll take you through some of the. She'll take you through some the Sinking City as well. Definitely gonna be good. Need to go to the next one. Alright, so the next one is up here. So if I go straight up, I should be able to make it. Pretty cool. Whoa, look at that. See that? What was that? Swimming in water, look at it. It's like a huge eel. Alright, no worries. No worries, Big James. Yeah, no worries, man. All good. Thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. Take it easy. Get some rest. Get some rest. beach still. We showcase a whole bunch of different games, so if possible it can come up later on, I don't know. It's, yeah, it's just whatever it comes up with. Get me away from that monster. Get me away. Quick. Like stuff. More insanity. That's crazy. Alright, let me just quickly make some more bullets here. Oh wow. House. Ah. Need to find this house. Oh great. No monsters coming. Get up! I'm not sure I'm in the right location. So it says flat in southwestern Reed Heights on Vinelands Avenue, south of University Street. So yeah, it's the south of University Street. So yeah, I needed to go down that road there. Ah. Alright, what we'll do is we've done one of them so far. Alright, we're going to leave that there. We're going to hand it over to Unreal S Talk, guys, so please do not go anywhere. As always, please do check your favorite retailers for the Sinking City while you're waiting, and we'll be right back. As always, thanks for watching. See you guys.